Okay, we're back with our final story for now, right? Or for now, we'll still have a little bit more. So, Abby invests a certain sum of money for 5 years at 12% per annum compound for the first 2 years for the same blah blah blah. My blah 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 is you, and as I said, you've tried this and you're getting a little bit of extra help, so you already know that we've got some sort of timeline going along here. Now, I guess I could give myself a little bit of room here, but there's our timeline, and we know we're going to start at T0. The money grows, and it tells us that it's a 5-year period, so we finish off at T5. That was what that part told us. So let's see. She invests a certain sum of money. So I'm going to be very creative and say we're going to put an X over there. For 5 years at 12% per annum compounded monthly for the first 2 years. So clearly at T2, interest rates are changing. So let's do our interest rates here. So let's do like kind of a dotted line down here and say our interest rate for the first bit is 0.12. I think that's what, 12%. And remember, I'm kind of putting my 12 to show it's happening monthly. And then 14% semi-annually. So from there we get 14%, and that happens twice a year, semi-annually. And that happens until the end. The money grows to 62,433. So, comma 12. So again, I kind of, in brackets or minus, my idea is almost that at the end, this amount was withdrawn and the account's closed or something like that. So I'm putting in brackets. You could put it as a minus, and somewhere behind that calculator is obviously the full amount. Okay, so how much did she originally invest? What's the value of X? So let's just do all of our things and do our formula and say that, well, this time we know that our final answer is 62,433,12, and we're going to put our money in. So we've put in X, and for the first bit, we've got an interest rate of 0.12 for 2 years, which is 24 months, 24 compounding periods. And then we go from there, and it's at 14%. Let's just get that a little bit better. 14%, and that's for 3 years. So 3 times 2 is 6 compounding periods, or 6 half years. And then we can go, okay, well, we just need to take this amount here, this 62, and we need to divide it by all of this stuff over here. Now, again, I like using the little storage features in the calculator here. Maybe not as necessary, but I'm going to call that bit over there A, and this other little bit I'm going to call B. So I know that if I've got 1 plus 0.12 fraction over 12, I'm going to store that in A, and the other part, 1 plus 0.14 over 2, I'm going to store that in B. Now when I'm doing that divided by those things, it just feels a bit easier to me, but hey, up to you. 62,433,12. Now I want to divide it by A to the 24, B to the power of 6. So that just, I can see in my calculator up here that I can just keep track of that. So that's my thinking for that. So if I go equals, and I get 32,000, blah, blah, blah. So that's our value of X. Not too much work in the end for that. Once we had set up our timeline, 32, I'm just looking at the calculator here, 764,187, so 19. So yeah, not too bad once we had our timeline and just plugging into the calculator in the right way. So that's it for these ones. Yeah, enjoy exercise 1, and then we'll head into new stuff for this year.